Okay, so I think this is the last group that we'll do. These are all kind of word problems. And 77, we're reading bar graphs. I thought we did that. When was that in the second semester? Okay, we'll do 77. The bar graph shows federal budget outlays for the U.S. Treasury Department for the years 2006 to 2009. Use a signed number to represent the change in outlay for each time period. Okay, so the change, you can see that the bars are always getting higher. So the change from 2006 to 2007 is just, it's going to be 490.6 minus 464.7, which is equal to 25.9. And that's in billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. Okay, then we have 2007 to 2008. So we look at the graph, 2008, we have 548.8. For 2007, we have 490.6, and the difference between those two is going to be equal to 58.2 billion. So these are both billion. You got to remember to include the qualifier here, so we don't just think it's $58.2. Okay, so next one is 2009 to 2008, 2008 to 2009. Again, reading off the graph, 2009 is 701.1, 701.8, and we subtract off 548.8, 548.8. And if we do that, we get $153 billion. Okay, and the final one is the total between 2006 and 2009. Again, it's increasing, so we're gonna subtract the smaller number from the larger number. And if we added all these three up, we'd also get the same answer. So this is 2006, which is 464.7. So the total is 237.1. And if we add this plus that, you get 211.2 plus that will give you 230 something or other, 37.1. Okay. Okay, let's go to A. Based on census population projections for 2020, New York will lose 5 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. Pennsylvania will lose 4 seats, and Ohio lose 3. Write a signed number that represents the total projected change in the number of seats for these 3 states. So the total is just the sum of the changes, but they're all losses, so they're all negative. So you take -5 plus a -4 plus a -3. And because these are all, it's also the same as -5 minus 4 minus 3. Because they're all negative, you just add all the numbers. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, and so but it's not positive 12, it's negative 12. So they're going to lose 12 seats, negative 12. Okay, 83. Checking account balance in August. Kimberly Manzi begins with a checking account balance of $904.89. Her checks and deposits for August are given below. Assuming no other transactions, what was her account balance at the end of August? So basically what we're doing is we're starting with $904. And checks are removing money from the account. So let's just go ahead and do all those. Now, so what we'll do is we'll add all those and then subtract the total. So we're going to subtract the sum of the checks. So all the checks are added together. This is how much we remove from the checking account. And then we add back in the deposits, which is 85 plus 120.3 And so all we have to do is just use our calculator. So you have 904.8 minus those numbers added together. Let me add them all just together. So we have checks totaling 35.84 plus 26.14 plus 3.12. So we have checks totaling 65.10. So we're going to have 904.89 minus 65.10 plus our deposits are 85 plus 120.76, which is 205.76. So you see we're depositing more than we're withdrawing, so we should have an increase in our balance based on that. So 904.89 minus 65.1 plus 205.76, and we get 1,044.55. Okay, 86. Altitude of hikers. The surface or rim of a canyon is at an altitude of 0. Okay, so the rim is the part up here. So this is the rim, and we're going to say that's 0. On a hike down into the canyon, a party of hikers stops for rest at 130 meters below. Well, since it's below, we're going to use the negative. Below the surface. They then descend another 54 meters. So they're descending more, so this additional descent is going to be another negative 54 meters. What is their new altitude? Well, it's like basically the altitude is equal to the initial height minus, well, yeah, minus 130, and then we go another 54. So the final altitude is negative 164 meters. '89. Extreme temperatures in Alabama. The lowest temperature ever recorded in Alabama is negative 29 Fahrenheit. The highest temperature ever recorded was 139 Fahrenheit. Whew. Never knew it got that hot. What was this? Oh, wait a second. The highest temperature ever recorded there was 135, more than the lowest. So here's the lowest, and the final is 139, more than that. So we add 139. Actually, it's Fahrenheit, not C. So we could change order. You could take 139 minus 29. Or you can add, you're adding the negative. So anyway, it's 139 minus 27, which is 112. That sounds a little more reasonable. So T, we'll call this T high. This is T low. This is T pain. No, just kidding. 92. Lowest temperatures in New Mexico and Utah. The lowest temperature ever recorded in New Mexico was negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 51. The lowest temperature ever recorded in Utah in 1985 was 19 Fahrenheit, lower than the New Mexico's record. So we start off with negative 50 Fahrenheit, and the one in Utah is 19 less. So we get negative 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Brr. That's cold. Okay, do one more here. 95. A certain Greek mathematician was born in 428 BC. So let's say y is equal to, well, BC is before Christ, so that means we're going to assign it a negative number, negative 428 years. Her father was born 41 years earlier. So earlier would mean that it's even more negative, so call it Y star. That's when her father. So we take negative 428 and we subtract another 41 years. So since they're both negative, you add these two numbers together and put a negative sign in front of it. So 428 plus 41 is 469. So it's 469 years before Christ, which is 469 BC.